In this brick cottage in Fairfax, Iowa, a small industry is hidden away in the basement. This is the home of Kathy Bullock, a maker of bricks. These are not ordinary house bricks. Kathy makes specialty bricks, bricks that you would gladly give as gifts for family and friends.
I started doing craft shows. I was sewing. I was more of a sewer and a sign painter. And I was walking through a garden center one day and I saw this display on this kit you could buy for $40-some, how to make garden stones is what they were called. And it intrigued me because I like alphabets and I like letters and whatever. So I bought this stamp kit for garden stones and brought it home, and I threw it in these cupboards for a couple of years and forgot about it because I didn't know what to do with it. And then one year when I was digging in here, I pulled it out and thought, oh, I should get up enough courage and try that. And that was a long time ago. And I made bricks and they turned out great. And so I took them to a market and a craft show and people loved them. And it was just fun. Fun to make them and take in special orders for family names and little pet stone markers for when, you know, for little deceased pets. I was doing little tombstones and all kinds of little things. So I've been doing that ever since. Down in this little hole. The longest brick I make, then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then I can make little tiny ones, littler tinier ones, and then if it's really bigger, then I build the forms out of wood. This is where it gets really dusty, is when it's real fine. It just flies through the air, and after all the dust settles, after I get it mixed up, then I take off my mask so I can breathe. Whoops. There's really no measurement involved. You just stir it and mix it until it feels like, I think, like hard ice cream. Okay. Keep the dust down, I do it really slow. You can see it in the air. Scooping in the cement.
It doesn't take any grease or anything. How do you keep the cement from sticking to the form?
Once it hardens, the plastic bottom, the wrap just falls, just comes right off. It doesn't stick to the form. The form comes off immediately after you get the letters set. You lift the form up, and then you can just keep going and keep making bricks using the same form, so you don't have to wait for anything to dry or harden.
It doesn't collapse?
No, the cement is, I love cement. It stays kind of where you put it. All the air bubbles out.
How many of these do you think you make in a year?
I've made hundreds. I order the sacks that put them in after I sell one. I order by the bundle of 500. Handle and away we go. Okay, tea. I'm shaking.
So you just do that freehand. You don't even need a guide, a ruler, or something that helps you line them up straight?
No, I eyeball it. Sometimes it's right on the money, and sometimes it's not. So then, if it's really not good at all, I'll dump it and re-pour it and re-letter it. The fact that they're handmade, you know, they're going to vary from brick to brick.
That's part of what makes people want them. They're unique.
Yeah. It's hard to compete. You know, when I was doing sewing and signs and all that stuff, it was hard to compete with all the stuff that was coming out of China. The made in China craft stuff. You can't tell it from handmade anymore. They're really good at it. So then after you get it laid out, you just stamp them in.
Good wobbling.
Do a little bit of adjusting, make sure that everything's straight. I mail bricks to, there's a lady in Missouri. I ship bricks to her. I ship bricks to New York City. There's a lady there that orders them on a regular basis. I've had bricks shipped overseas. My dad told me years ago, he said, Kathy, if you ever start a business, you should call it Katydid. Whatever you do, just call it Katydid. So that's what I call it. Katydid Cement Works.